Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at the Borealis Sintra RR, or Random Rob Special Limited Edition. This piece is limited to, 50 pieces. I have number 26 out of 50. And as with all Borealis watches, you need to pre-order the watch, so you pay half up front and then half at time of delivery. So that's $550 split in half, $275, $275. And these are limited. I have number 26 of 50, which you can see right there. So Borealis Watch Co. Sintra, 26 out of 50. The numbers are just randomly, they didn't send out the watches in an order number or anything like that. They just kind of put them out randomly. So automatic Miyota 90S5 movement. That's a no date version of the 9015. And then lastly, 200 meter water resistance. And of course, in the center there, you can see RR for Random Rob, and that's exactly what his logo looks like. So very cool to have a collaboration with a watch company like this. This is his first collaboration. I don't know if there's any more coming or not, but so far this is a one and only Random Rob collaboration. So the case and bracelet, 316L stainless steel. As you can see, it has the white dial with the orange second hand. I'm a big fan of the color orange, of course, and that's a cool touch right there. I like this watch. I like the dial color here. So yeah, it's a good looking watch. I did have two prototypes of this Sintra, one with the ice blue dial and then one with like a maroon red dial. And those dials had some textures to them. Those dials had some texture to them. This one does not have any texture, just a plain white dial here. So let me know what you guys think of this watch in the comment section. Obviously we do have drilled lugs. It's a mixture of brushed and polished surfaces. We do have a signed loomed crown here. And that is a high double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating applied to the underside. Okay, let's zoom in and take a closer look at the dial here. So you see we have a mixture of applied, actually I guess the 369 is applied as well. I thought those were printed, but those are applied indices. The black color threw me off. And then Borealis is printed on there. And that's it. Pretty stark dial here. And then all the indices are black as well to contrast against that white dial. This is not a loomed dial. It's simply a painted white dial. So we'll look at the lume towards the end of the video here. It is a BGW9 lume, and I will compare it to my Seiko SKX. Here we go, so over here, let's look at them side by side for a size comparison. So the cases are pretty similar in size. This is a 41.5 millimeter case, and then this is 42.5, so just 1 millimeter different. But this looks larger, number one, because of the white dial, and then the small bezel. Actually, the case kind of protrudes out farther than the bezel, so it does not look quite as large. What I'm trying to say is the dial is not quite as large as the other type of watch, but it's only a bezel only. So, for example, this guy here, not worn this in a long time, my Oris. You can see just the case is right flush with the bezel. This one here, the bezel is kind of inset from the case. The case is proud of the bezel here. But it's a very cool watch. It has the Omega styling to it. The handset, the lyre lugs here, the twisting lugs. I'm a big fan of the President style bracelet, and this does have the female end links. The prototypes had male end links, so it wears true to the measurement here. Very well done watch. Let me know what you guys think of, I'll say YouTubers collaborating with watch companies like this. Do you think that increases the value of the watch, or just let me know your thoughts on it in general. I'm very curious for future reference. So anyway, screw down loomed crown. This is good for 200 meter water resistance. I think I already mentioned the Miyota 90S5 automatic movement. It is a true no date movement. You don't have the ghost date, so unscrew the crown. You'll be in hand winding position. And then next click out will be handset. Very nice. I kind of have mixed feelings on the ghost date. Sometimes it bothers me, other times it doesn't. So, you know, if it's under 500 bucks or so, I don't think it's such a big deal. I have my Boulder Venture. Actually, I have it right here. Now, this guy here has a ghost date, but it's a $300 watch, so not a big deal to me. Okay, so we have solid end links, as you can see here. And again, the drilled lugs. I really like drilled lugs. Solid end links, solid links. These are screw pins. I believe the prototype was push pins, or maybe I was just thrown off by those arrows there. Usually only seen the arrows on the bracelet underside with push pins, but these are screw pins. 4 micro adjusts on the clasp, and these are nice and close together, so they're actually micro adjusts. Sometimes they spread them way apart, which doesn't make much sense. And then these links are very small too, so it should be very easy to get a great fit with this watch. Only negative really is that it has the friction clasp here. You see there's a hook right here, and then that engages with this bar right here. And then you do have a safety clasp, so it's not going to come off your wrist. I think this is a necessity with a clasp, is you need a safety clasp with a friction clasp. Sorry, I'm getting my words jumbled up. So it'll take a little bit of effort to open it. Sorry, trying to read my handwriting. Safety clasp. Okay, we already talked about that. Dimensions: 47.3 by 41.5, and then 12.8 millimeter thick, 20 millimeter lug width, and it tapers down to 18. And we have a 6.5 millimeter crown and 136 grams with all the links. So let's get this on wrist, and then we'll check out the Lume. Looking forward to the Lume on this one. I think I was going to show this for some reason. I don't remember why, but the Dress KX, just for reference here. So there it is on my 6.5 inch wrist with the white dial, of course. So it looks a little larger than a black dial. I think it looks good with the white dial though. Let's see if I have all this stuff cleared out back here. Yeah, we'll zoom out and see what we catch in the background. It's the watch I was wearing today, the SPB 149. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the President style bracelet. Don't want to get any trademark troubles here by calling it by what it looks like. So anyway. Yeah, it looks good on my wrist, I think. At least from this angle here. If I zoom in, it'll look a little bit larger on my wrist. Maybe, maybe not. It does have relatively short lugs again, that 47.3. So that's kind of SKX-like in dimensions. Yeah, 47.3 lug to lug and 41.5 diameter. All right, let's pause the video and we'll check out the Lume. Okay, so on the left we have the Borealis Sintra, and on the right my SKX 009. The hour hand on the Sintra is brighter than anything else here. I would say the Lume actually on both of these they're not the same color, but as far as brightness, I would say it's pretty close. So no complaints on the Lume department for the Borealis Sintra. If you have not subscribed yet, I greatly appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And as always, thank you for your time and thank you for watching.